Insurance premiums are at record highs, and we already showed you 5 trucks that will still be running long after that brand new pickup is sitting in a junkyard. So here are 5 more cheap trucks with proven engines, proven transmissions, and a track record of going the distance, all available for a fraction of what dealers are asking for a 2026 model. Let's get into it. Truck 1, Chevrolet Silverado 1500 with the 5.3-liter V8. If you want a full-size truck that will run forever and not drain your bank account, the Chevy Silverado 1500 with the 5.3-liter V8 deserves serious attention. This engine, known internally as the Ecotec 3L83 and later the L82, is a naturally aspirated pushrod V8 that produces around 355 horsepower and has been in service long enough to prove itself on the road. No turbochargers, no intercoolers, no direct injection carbon buildup problems of the kind plaguing European engines. Just a big, simple American V8 that mechanics have been working on for decades. The sweet spot for used buyers is the 2014 through 2018 model range. These trucks hit the used market in large numbers, which keeps prices competitive. They use an 8-speed automatic that, while not without its quirks, has a far cleaner reliability record than the 10-speed transmissions now standard across the industry. Owners routinely report hitting 200,000 miles on the original powertrain with nothing more than oil changes, plugs, and brake pads. One thing to watch for is active fuel management, AFM, which is GM's cylinder deactivation system. On some examples, it causes oil consumption issues and lifter failures after high mileage. The fix is well understood: a lifter delete kit and a tune to disable AFM permanently. Many informed used buyers specifically seek out trucks where this has already been done. Avoid trucks with documented AFM lifter noise, and you are in good shape. Used Silverados in this generation can be found for $14,000 to $26,000 depending on mileage, trim, and condition. A new 2026 Silverado 1500 with the same 5.3 V8 starts above $42,000 and climbs fast with options. You are getting the same basic engine in a truck that costs a fraction of the price, with a long-term track record that a brand new model cannot touch yet. This is one of the most plentiful, most affordable, and most fixable full-size trucks on the used market today. Truck 2, Ram 1500 with the 5.7-liter HEMI. Before Ram started putting mild hybrid e-torque systems and complicated 48-volt electronics into the HEMI, this engine was one of the most straightforward and bulletproof V8s in any full-size truck. The 5.7-liter HEMI produces 395 horsepower in the Ram 1500 in pairs with a proven 8-speed automatic transmission. It is a naturally aspirated pushrod V8 in the old-school tradition, and it has earned its reputation by simply refusing to quit. The model years to focus on are 2013 through 2018. These trucks use the non-eTorque HEMI, the pure, uncomplicated version, without the belt alternator starter system that arrived in 2019 and added cost and complexity without meaningfully improving reliability. The 2013 through 2018 Ram 1500 also received significant interior and ride quality improvements over earlier generations, making them genuinely comfortable trucks to own daily. Reliability data on the pre-eTorque HEMI is strong. Owners routinely report 200,000 miles and beyond with no major powertrain repairs. Some fleet and commercial examples have pushed past 300,000. The engine responds well to straightforward maintenance, regular oil changes, coolant flushes, and spark plug replacements on schedule. Like the GM, it also has a cylinder deactivation system called MDS, and some owners disable it as a precaution, but many trucks run the MDS system without issue for the life of the vehicle. The Ram 1500 also offers something most full-size truck competitors do not: a coil spring rear suspension. Every other domestic full-size truck uses leaf springs in the rear. The Ram's coil setup delivers a noticeably smoother ride, particularly on rough roads and during unloaded daily driving. It is a genuine advantage that makes these trucks more livable day to day. Used examples in the 2013 through 2018 range can be found for $14,000 to $27,000. A new 2026 Ram 1500 with the HEMI starts around $45,000 and pushes well past $60,000 with common packages. The older truck gives you the same proven engine, a simpler electrical system, and zero software recalls. For long-haul value, this is one of the smartest purchases in the full-size truck market. Truck 3, Chevrolet Colorado with the 3.6-liter V6. The Chevrolet Colorado does not get nearly as much attention as the Toyota Tacoma in the midsize truck segment. That is a mistake, and it works in your favor as a used buyer because it means lower prices and less competition. The second generation Colorado that ran from 2015 through 2022 was a genuinely capable midsize truck, and the version to target is the one equipped with the 3.6-liter naturally aspirated V6 making 308 horsepower. This engine is a direct relative of the V6 that GM has used across its crossovers, SUVs, and trucks for years. It has a well-documented long-term reliability record and responds well to basic maintenance. Owners report hitting 200,000 miles without major powertrain issues. The Colorado pairs the 3.6 with an 8-speed automatic that delivers smooth highway manners and reasonable towing capacity up to 7,700 pounds. More than enough for trailers, boats, and weekend hauling. J.D. Power gave the 2018 through 2020 Colorado above-average reliability ratings. Consumer Reports has flagged certain model years for electrical and infotainment issues, so it is worth doing your homework on specific years before buying. The 2018 through 2022 models represent the most refined versions of the platform. The Colorado also offers real off-road hardware through the ZR2 trim, which comes with Multimatic DSSV dampers and a wider track, making it a legitimate off-road truck at used prices that would embarrass anything on a new car lot. Used 3.6 Colorados can be found for $18,000 to $28,000 depending on mileage and trim. A new 2025 Colorado, now redesigned and turbocharged, starts around $33,000 and climbs quickly with options. For a buyer who wants midsize capability, strong towing, and the ability to go off-road without taking out a second mortgage, the used second-generation Colorado with the 3.6 V6 is a genuinely underrated choice. Truck 4, read Ford Super Duty F250 with the 6.2-liter gas V8. Most used truck buyers default to the F150 when they think Ford, but if you actually work your truck, if you tow regularly, haul heavy loads, or need a truck that will hold up to genuine punishment, the older Super Duty F250 with the 6.2-liter gas V8 is one of the most overlooked values in the entire used truck market. Ford introduced the 6.2-liter Boss V8 in 2011. It is a naturally aspirated overhead cam V8 that makes 385 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque. In the F250, it is rated to tow up to 15,000 pounds when properly equipped. That is more towing capacity than most people will ever use, delivered by an engine with no turbochargers to fail, no intercooler to leak, and a straightforward design that any Ford mechanic in the country can work on. The 6.2 pairs with a 6-speed automatic transmission that is simple, robust, and has a clean long-term reliability record. The years to focus on are 2011 through 2016, the third generation Super Duty. These trucks are simple enough to be highly fixable, but modern enough to be comfortable and capable. They lack the complex electronics, digital instrument clusters, and software-dependent features that plague newer trucks. They have a body-on-frame chassis built to work hard, and the 6.2 V8 was specifically designed for trucks that would spend their lives towing and hauling. Many buyers assume you have to go diesel to get Super Duty performance. The 6.2 gas is the smarter choice for buyers who want to avoid the higher purchase price, more expensive maintenance, emission system headaches, and DF fluid requirements that come with the diesel. Used F250S with the 6.2 can be found for $18,000 to $32,000. A new 2026 F250 with the gas V8 starts above $50,000. If you actually need a truck that works for a living, this is one of the best values in any segment. Truck 5, Ram Dakota / Dodge Dakota. The Dodge Dakota, later badged as the Ram Dakota for its final model year, was discontinued in 2011, which means the best examples are now old enough that prices have dropped significantly while the trucks themselves have proven their long-term durability. This is a mid-sized truck that flew under the radar for years, and it is now one of the most practical used purchases in the segment for buyers who know what they are looking for. The Dakota to target is the 2005 through 2011 generation generation, equipped with the 4.7-liter V8. This is a naturally aspirated engine that makes around 302 horsepower and delivers genuine truck capability in a package that sits between a compact and a full size. Owners report 200,000-mile lifespans with basic maintenance, and many examples are still working hard well past that number. The 4.7 is a known quantity. It was used across Chrysler's truck lineup for years and is well understood by mechanics nationwide. The Dakota's size is its greatest asset. It is shorter, lighter, and narrower than a full-size truck, which makes it significantly easier to park, maneuver in urban environments, and fit in tighter spaces, while still offering a real truck bed, real towing capacity up to 7,200 pounds, and available four-wheel drive. For someone who actually needs a truck but does not need the sheer mass of an F-150 or Silverado, the Dakota offers a practical middle ground that has largely disappeared from the new truck market. Things to watch for include front-end wear. Ball joints and control arm bushings are common maintenance items on higher mileage examples, and rust on trucks from northern states. But a clean southern example with the 4.7 V8 and documented maintenance is a truck that will keep running for years. Used Dakotas can be found for $7,000 to $16,000, making them among the most affordable, capable trucks on the used market. At that price point, the math is hard to argue with. 5 more trucks, all available for well under $35,000, all with proven powertrains, documented long-term reliability, and a track record that no brand new $60,000 pickup can match yet. Drop a comment and let us know which of these 5 you would pick. Subscribe for more no-nonsense truck content. We will see you in the next one. Take care.